Hello, hello, hello. Y'all, today, very special topic. I'm super excited about my guest. She is not only a client, but a friend and a consummate professional. Amazing on camera presence, amazing program to tell us about, an amazing new um, podcast and VOD. This virtual background thing is throwing me off here, so you guys might hear me stumble through my words for a few minutes. But she's got a new vodcast she's going to talk to us about, and I'm just really excited to have her. So, if you don't know me, I'm Kelly Coulter. I am a health coach and a coach to health coaches. I help other health coaches create profitable businesses. And I do that via the Healthpreneur Hub Facebook group and through other educations and trainings that I do all over the place. So without further ado, I'm going to bring Soraya to the stage. And Soraya, you're going to see my eyes darting around a little bit because I've got to get us live everywhere that we're going. And of course, that doesn't always happen. So I want you to introduce yourself. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi. Oh, my word. Thank you so much. I am very, very honored to have your time and attention. And Kelly, you are just yourself, the consummate professional, and you're so great with really just bringing us together. And I'm very honored to be here. So if you don't know me, my name is Soraya. It rhymes with Mariah, Soraya, and I have my own belly dance fitness brand. Specifically, it's a belly dance bar technique training method, which I call RAQ the Barre. So I'm happy to be here.
So good to have you. Tell us a little bit about your experience. I know you've been in the industry for 25 years and you've created you've created RAQ the Barre. Tell us a little bit about your history and about RAQ the Barre, please.
Sure. So my background is actually in the theater arts. I have both my bachelor's and my master's in the theater arts. And I think many of us have heard the term edutainers. A lot of fitness professionals end up, or professional performers or actors end up in the fitness industry. So I'm celebrating 25 years now. So my very first fitness format actually was called Aerobic Go-Go. And that's because I was dancing or performing in San Francisco with a big cover band called Casino Royale. And so I remember I was on stage and I was breathless and I was like, I always said I wanted to do a group fitness certification. So I think this is the time to do it. So that was really kind of how I started. So I've always been a bit of an out of the box kind of group exercise instructor, and probably many watching can relate to this as well. You have your own style. So I am half Lebanese, half American, and I often say I'm peanut butter and jelly on Arabic bread. So I've always looked for ways, because I grew up in the Middle Eastern culture with belly dance techniques as really just running through my veins. I've always looked for ways to make it so it's accessible for everyone. And so really since the beginning, I started to experiment with belly dance techniques, specifically in a group fitness settings. And so in 2013, I started to really dive deeper into it. I developed my own product and really shared how to break down the method. Many of us are educators ourselves, so many will appreciate that I came up with a product, which I'm happy to share about with you, that really demystifies the basic belly dance movement. So really 25 industry and just aqua fitness, muscle conditioning, like you, most of us teaching everything, but this has really been my gift, and I have presented this as well at many fitness conferences as well. So
very, very interesting. You said something that always occurs to me, and I've even tried to kind of assemble lists of this in the past. A lot of entertainers either started as fitness instructors or end up as fitness instructors, which I just always find fascinating. I know J-Lo, Amy Schumer. Who are you thinking of when you say that?
But particularly just my own fitness colleagues, many of us, many presenters, I find out that they were performers once upon a time. And not even necessarily like famous people, just our colleagues. You know, you'd be surprised if they actually have a background in performance of some sort, singing, dancing, acting. And that was really their first love. But we have to make some money. So, fitness came about, as a part of a response, So that's really.
Fitness instructors are kind of unicorns when it comes down to it, because we have to be able to public speak. We have to be able to exercise, wear a pair of tights in front of a whole group of people, and be less self-conscious than the normal bear, on top of learning choreography and having the musicality and all of the other skills that go along with teaching fitness. So love it. Okay. So I want to hear all about belly dance. That's really what we're here to talk about. Your kind of special sauce in this world is your combination of your performing skills with the belly dance skills, with the barre skills, with the aqua skills, and bringing it all together in a way that's accessible and fun. So tell us more.
Yeah. So you see, I have in the background, I call her Suhaila, and I like to really break it down this way. Belly dance techniques, it's a hip and torso driven dance. So it really isolates particularly your alignment, your posture with grace. So your hips and your torso are featured particularly. In order for you to be successful with producing quality hip and torso movements, you need to know what the actual technique is. You need to have your best alignment. And of course, if you want the extra special sauce, you want to know how to perform it. So our world right now, we live in a very much forward flexion world. So many ways I like to say we need this more than ever. And
I just went like this when you did that. I thought immediately.
Exactly. We need this more than ever. And as professionals, we can help our clients. Our clients love it when we provide them not only entertainment, but education. They want to understand the why. Why are you asking me to shimmy, Soraya? Is it just because, I want you to be a great dancer? Yeah, I want everybody to be a great dancer, but I really want to break it down in a way so that they can understand how these essential basic movements can be a game changer in their overall wellness. And so that's number one. I like to say that this is a much needed technique in our forward flexion world. We're always sitting. So the mobility movements, we're familiar with your basic hip mobility exercises, but many are not familiar with how to seamlessly layer authentic belly dance techniques in a way so that you as an instructor can present it to your students, but your students are benefiting from it. Because remember, our hip is a triaxial joint, right? It's going to move on. It can move on all planes of motion, but in many ways we aren't really.
And should move on all planes of motion, but it rarely does.
Exactly. So really developing the belly dance technique in a way that makes it accessible in a fitness format. And that really ended up with the barre program, RAQ the Barre. So first of all, RAQISA means dancer in Arabic. So RAQISA is my brand that I developed. So RAQ Sharqi is dance of the Orient, dance Baladi is dance of the country. So RAQISA means female dancer. This was really my gift to the world of wellness, to make it so that it's accessible for everyone and to teach you. So it's a visual aid patent design mat that I developed that we as instructors can use as a visual aid to help our students, because many times it's not that they don't want to, it's just they don't really understand how. They maybe have some preconceived notions of how they think about belly dance. So if we can teach it in a way that makes it so it's approachable and accessible and with intelligence and integrity, then they're going to be more in line to do it. And of course, many just want to have fun. They're all for like the belly dance vibe, right? Let's be honest.
Absolutely. So yeah. The one thing that I keyed into and the reason that I said should was because I have taken belly dance classes in the past, and I always noticed that my back and my torso, just my body in general, felt more comfortable. And it made me really realize that me as a more athletic type instructor, I don't do much side to side, much front to back with the hips. And I wasn't using them in the way that they should. So I believe some of what you were getting at is that this type of movement nourishes your torso and your hips.
Absolutely. And I actually have, as a part of my product, a RAQISA posture plate. So in many instances, so you learn these basic movements and you learn it within isolations with your best alignment. So you're really keeping your ears, shoulders, and hips nicely stacked. You're growing and lengthening your spine. And you're trying to focus on perfecting this movement with precision. When I have gone to fitness conferences and presented this, many will try the RAQISA posture plate and they are surprised to see how often it will fall down because they are not as aligned as they thought they were. So it really holds us accountable to match strength with Oriental dance grace. That's what I really like to think of it is really just combining the two. How can we merge the two together? So you can teach this as a more athletic technique method. I'm an athlete as well, but you can also teach it in a way that is truly graceful. It's one of the most natural ways our body is designed to move. So many times a barre fitness program is going to be ballet inspired or ballet infused. This allows fitness professionals to really just hone into some basic fundamental movements that really ends up being just good fitness.
I love it. Good fitness, great format, great guidance from you. I would love to also hear more about how some of your clients are using this inside their business, because of course, at the end of the day, we're all health coaches, fitness coaches, and we're looking to create healthy businesses. So I want to hear more about how bringing belly dance in benefits your clients and benefits your business.
So I've been really building this as early as 2013 and really even before. I have been able to use this on many different levels. I have been able to hold retreats or women wellness events, and this really taps into more the kind of women empowerment approach. I've been able to.
Ooh, I love that.
Right, and so one can use this format. I have enjoyed using this format. For example, I have gone to Canyon Ranch and been a guest instructor and taught belly dance. Particularly, the clients loved it. I've held my own wellness retreats and really just combined belly dance choreography, the barre program, and mindful eating and healthy, really the whole Mediterranean programming all together in one. So I have been able to use this on my own, because of course I teach choreography as well. I teach right now in my community, I call it Mezzamix. So it's 30 minutes of my RAQ the Barre with 30 minutes of my belly dance choreography specifically. So yeah, so there's really a lot of ways that one can use this. And then of course I teach this in a group fitness setting. So I have, participants that have a whole group exercise list of offerings, and it's listed as RAQ the Barre. And when I put RAQ the Barre, I basically am saying, we're taking ancient Middle Eastern movements and moving mindfully with strength and grace. And this helps me get them in. And that's why I called it RAQ the Barre, by the way. And fitness professionals, you can understand this. And that is that you have to outsmart them. So if you just call it a belly dance barre program, maybe they'll be shy to come in. So I want to get them in the doors. And once they're in the doors, this way I have every population coming, young, old, male, female, any and everyone comes in. And then you can win them over and say, and you read your audience on whether or not you're going to dial up your belly dance technique or kind of dial it down a little bit. Nonetheless, the technique exists. So I like to teach choreography as well, but the barre fitness program is a great response to a much needed wellness need that we all can contribute to our world of wellness with our clients. So yeah, there's all kinds of ways I've been able to just share this across the board. And of course, I've presented it at CW Fitness at the World Barre Fitness Summit. I want my fellow fitness professionals to also enjoy this method. So many who have done my instructor trainings, for example, because this is a nationally accredited program, that means it's accredited through American Council on Exercise and Aerobic Fitness Association of America. So one can earn, for example, 8 hours of continuing education credits. Many who go on to do my training are really targeting a variety of audiences. Many of them are personal trainers and just say, you know what, I want some new bags of tools to add to my bag of tricks, right? Many are dancers and they want to add a true training method. Many are professional belly dancers who aren't actually fitness professionals, but they love the method, they get it. So yeah, so there's all kinds of ways one can really expand and use this method. I myself have used it a variety of ways, for sure.
Love it. I love it. And you have a training come up this weekend.
I do. So 8 hours of continuing education credits this weekend. So January 18th, it's 9 to 5. And I also have a couple more. These are virtual, by the way. So I like to really make sure I'm a bit of a nerd. So I really want to make sure everyone is set up for success, especially if you are new to belly dance technique. So I really offer it in a way so everyone can learn and grow. So I have a lot of videos in addition to support those who want to do the instructor training so that you can really feel supported. And I'm kind of a big nerd about that. So January 18th, March 8th, and May 3rd. But this weekend, if you've got nothing to do and you're like, you know what, I am ready for something new. I want to learn something new. I'm ready to learn and grow. Ahlan wa sahla, that means welcome. I welcome you. I want everyone to be successful. So I really put a lot of heart and soul. In fact, I just got a message from this a participant, someone who's going to be joining, another fellow fitness professional. She sent me an email thanking me and for the links and whatnot. And she said, you know, I've seen a lot of videos for training. She said, these are excellent. So that made me feel good. That made me feel
I would have to agree. Everything that I've seen that you put out always has the best production value.
I know I'm up against a stream going the opposite direction. And so I want people to feel that they are successful, that they can do this. And then professional belly dancers, you know, I really say this in my instructor manual, professional belly dancers, yes, you have great technique, but can you teach? Can you teach this in a barre fitness program? Whereas professional fitness professionals maybe feel intimidated by the belly dance component, but they can teach and they're great instructors. So it's my job really to marry and merge the two so everyone feels successful. And 8 hours.
That's so true.
But 8 hours of continuing education credits. That's, I mean, I don't know about you, but I like when I need some credits, I'm like, you know what? I think I want to try something different. So if you're like me, maybe you're not interested in teaching it, but you're free this weekend. Come, it'll be fun.
How do they sign up?
So on my website, RAQTHEBARRE.com, we have, and we can put that in the chat if possible. So RAQTHEBARRE.com. So you can check it out. I'm also on Facebook at RAQISA. RAQISA is RAQISA. So that will help you see it. RAQISA.
Thank you.
RAQISA, because I know it's a hard word to say. So RAQ the Barre is a little bit easier to say. So I'm very excited to really just launch 2025 to help share this method even more. I'm going to be presenting at the Fitness Festival in April. So again, I'm just really all about sharing.
Fitness Fest in Phoenix, correct?
Yep, that's right. That's right. Yep.
Beautiful. Okay, I want to talk about one more thing, and then I want to come back and I want you to make sure that you've given the information for your certification one more time, because that is happening this weekend, and I would love to see everyone who is within the sound of my voice joining in on that. But let's talk about RAQ Talk.
Yes. So RAQ Talk, I'm really, really enjoying this. I think it's been such
I love that for you so much. It's making me so happy.
Yeah. And I wanted to join the conversation. Obviously, podcasts are the thing these days. And I personally enjoy them because you can multitask. You can be walking, getting your own walk in and listening in, or if you're just sitting at home, you want to watch it on YouTube. So I call it Humus. So really this journey started off not just as a belly dance technique training method into the barre program, but it's an overall wellness method. So really it's me giving an opportunity to share my story, share my expertise with my Middle Eastern background, but also partner and pair up with others who have the same vision, and just to add to the conversation of wellness. So really I'm enjoying it. I have a new one actually dropping today, and it's got my daughter in it with me. So it's called Hips, Heart, and Humus,
Who is adorable.
Amazing. She's amazing. And she's actually at Baylor University in their nursing program. So she's really just shining already and just adding so much interest to my conversation. I'm like, wow, you're passing mom up. But yeah, so it's really great. It's fun to listen to. And as fitness professionals, if you're listening to me and you're thinking, yeah, I wouldn't mind sharing a little bit about my expertise if we are a good fit for each other, check it out. It's on YouTube. So RAQISA is my YouTube. That probably would be the best way to start it, because I am looking for a level of comfort like you and I have to record and share not just only the voice as well. And yeah, so I'm excited about Hips, Heart, and Humus. Lots of fun. I've already got 2 up. A third one's coming up. And I welcome you to join the conversation and listen in and share any thoughts you have.
Love it. Love it. Okay, tell us one more time how to sign up for certification this weekend. Maybe give us a little bit about what you'll be covering, and then we will sign off.
Sure. So on my website, RAQTheBarre.com, you will get a manual. So you'll need to download and print the manual. The manual is a great resource to have and keep as a keepsake to help you continue to grow, because you'll get a lot of information all at once. We'll start off with belly dance technique. What are the fundamental essential belly dance movements? How do we seamlessly layer them into the barre fitness progressions? It is a barre training method. That means small movements, big gains. It's a legit barre program. And so if you are already a certified barre fitness professional, many enjoy adding this because maybe they're tired of the same thing. It gives you another way to teach. It expands your offering. So if you're not a certified barre fitness professional, you will be getting a barre training method. And so you will be learning the barre safety, the barre setup, how to teach, a whole class list, as well as how we seamlessly layer. So it's not just the how, but it's the why, the how and the why to a barre fitness training method. And after the 8 hours, you will probably feel a bit overwhelmed. And again, I offer supportive videos, and I have this set up in a special way so that you have a month to continue with me so that you can grow. I do have a fast track. If you are looking just for 8 hours of continuing education credits today and you want to just do fast track, you can do that at a significantly less price, but you get 24 hours to watch the videos, and from there you'll get your continuing education credits. But I'm really looking for those who are interested to teach this, and really this 8-hour training with additional support through the month really, I think, take you to the next level if you're genuinely looking to learn and to grow and to actually teach. Yes.
So good. So good. All right. So the website is RAQTheBarre.com. That is where you're going to go register for this weekend's training. Soraya, thank you so much for all of the information, for all of the passion that you have for belly dance and for this industry. We appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Kelly. You're very helpful just to bring common sense methods to share this with our clients and with my fellow fitness professionals. So thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Bye.
So y'all, that was Soraya Doherty with RAQ the Barre. RAQISA is her format. And Soraya, again, thanks for being with us. Next week, we will be back. We will have Jess Maurer back, and we will do our last trend for 2025. And y'all, I'd love to see your comments. I'd love to hear from you. I will see you next week.